Hey, what's up there, everybody? So today we're checking out Spider-Man 2 running on the Steam Deck. In this video, I'm just going to be showing you intro gameplay and cutscenes because I don't want to really spoil anything for anybody who may not have played this game. So it's just intro stuff. You're not really going to get any spoilers whatsoever. As for the settings, I'm using full screen mode. The display resolution is set to my capture card. For you, it's going to be the default of your Steam Deck display, so just leave that as is. VSync either on or off. I really didn't see any screen tearing, so I really don't see a reason to have it either way. If you want it on, keep it on. Calibration for the brightness and the HDR, I left it as is, and then the upscaling is where it's going to make a difference. Without all of this, you're going to be roughly within the 30 FPS zone, and then it's going to dip below that a lot, so it's not going to be really much of a great experience. So what I have here for frame generation is FSR 3.0 frame. Upscaling method is FSR 3.10, and then upscale quality is balance. Now you could change this to performance if you want a little bit more FPS, or you could set it to quality if you wanted to just render a little bit better and just give up some FPS in that as well. For me, set it to balance, best of both worlds. Now, before I go on with the rest of this video, I want to actually mention that this game crashed hard on me 3 times, 2 times to the point where I had to hold the power button down and completely turn off my Steam Deck. I'm going to show you those instances and I'm going to tell you what I did to actually get that problem. But first, the preset, I have it set to low. Setting it to medium is what actually caused these issues. It's the only thing I could think of that actually made this happen 2 times within this display here and once within gameplay. But as for the preset, like I said, low, and then a couple other things that I changed to get what I would like. So vignette is turned off. Having it on just gives you darker back borders. So just go ahead and turn that off. Motion blur strength 0. Field of view was left as is. Frame grain I turned off. Sharpness set to 5, and then I left the rest as is. But like I said, setting this to medium did something to my game, and I don't know what it was, and I'll show you exactly the problem I was having. So this is one instance here. As you see here, there's just images popping in and out of the screen. I don't know what's going on with it. The frame rate dips and tanks completely to about 1 or 2 FPS, and then it just locks me out. You can't pause or pop up a menu. Pressing the Steam button on the Steam Deck doesn't give me my menu there, and it just overall just kicks me out of the game. I don't know what's going on. It does progress slowly, but there was instances where it just completely did nothing, and I couldn't do anything and had to turn off the Steam Deck completely. I don't know what it is. The only thing I could think of is setting it to medium preset. Now, I didn't do anything higher than that because then the frame rate just dips low enough to the point that it's not necessary. There's just no reason to. Medium has decent FPS. It just has this issue where for some reason the game is crashing hard. This is another instance here where I'm actually just testing out the graphics for myself and trying to get an understanding of what works better, give me the best FPS with the best visuals. And I'm just going through it. And as you see here, I do have it set to medium, and I'm checking off all the different settings to see what I like better. And then it just stops to the point where nothing works. You hear on-screen cues. In this situation, I was able to actually press the Steam button and get the game to close out, and then I was able to relaunch it. This was the one instance where I didn't have to turn off the Steam Deck completely. I don't know what's causing it. I was just going through different settings. In the other 2 instances, the only thing I did was set the preset to medium, and I touched nothing else. So as you see here, I'm actually going through all the different settings to see what changes what type of situations it actually affects, and overall, just the overall quality of the game to see what I like best. But as you're going to see here, it just then freezes, and I don't know what's causing it. As you see before, I was in the medium preset the entire time, and it was working, but then it just crashes. The same thing with the gameplay. It was working all the way up into that one instance, and then it just completely died out. But if you just disregard that situation and you don't set it to medium and keep it on low, you really don't see too much of a difference in quality between the 2 presets anyway. The game works. And I mean, with all the settings that I have here, it is running at 60 FPS. It does dip down to 30 on occasions, depending on which place you are within the city, what's going on with the environment and things like that. But overall, it's playable. The only issue I had was with that situation with the medium presets. if I just avoid that and don't do that, I didn't have any problems with the low presets. I've been playing through it and had no issues whatsoever. That was the only time that I did actually see a problem. Now, whatever you see here is what I do see on the Steam Deck, except for the brightness is a little bit better on the handheld itself. It's just my capture card is rendering a little darker than the Steam Deck itself. You may see a little bit of weird choppiness here and there. That's not on the Steam Deck. Once again, that's all on my capture card, and it looks a lot better on the handheld than it actually does when what you're seeing on screen. But like I said, there is that big problem with the medium presets, if that is what is causing it. If you do happen to have this game, or you're going to get it for PC and you want to try it out on your Steam Deck, try out the medium presets. Let me know if you get the same problem. Maybe this will actually pop up as an issue, and if it is, I'll post it up also over on Twitter to confirm what I've actually found here for myself. But other than that, those are the settings I'm using. This is pretty much the performance you can expect when playing Spider-Man 2 on your Steam Deck. If you happen to have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. You can also hit me up on Twitter, link in my description down below. And that's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.
Look out! You okay?
Yeah, but I think we found him. Marco!
That's Sandman?
MJ wasn't kidding. We gotta help him before he hurts someone.
That was your idea?
Never said it was a good one. It was supposed to be a normal day. Teach physics, have awkward conversations in the teacher's lounge. Use the stairs, everyone! Gotcha. Spider-Man, think you can sign for this delivery? It's coming in hot.
I'm there!
I got him! Mini Marcos? I wish I could do that.
Set Mr. Airstick down, but not before he barked on my dude.
He's not the only one. Sandman just puked out some new friends.
What the? He can do that?
Apparently. Need you now.
Mr. Parker,
I'm sorry, who's this?
Principal Evans.
Of course, Principal.
All students have evacuated their classroom. Where are you? Mr. Parker!
I just forgot something in my car.
What was that?
Nothing. I'm just. It worked. I mean, I'm just running back right